Hello everyone. In the previous video, we already discussed about the various DDL commands. In this video, we will look into the various DML commands. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. These statements are used to insert new records, delete unnecessary records, and update or modify existing records in the table. So the DML statements include insert command, update command, delete command, and the select command. First, let us discuss about the insert command. As we know, when we create a table using create command, the created table is empty initially, right? Okay. If you want to insert a data into the table, we can make use of this insert command. So the syntax for inserting a data into the table is insert into table name values, the list of values. Okay. Insert into EMP values 101 CS 25,000 Cochin. So here in this statement, the words insert into values, they are keywords. They are reserved words. EMP, that is the table name. Then the list of values. When we look into that list of values, we can see that the character values are enclosed in single quotes, whereas the numerical values are not enclosed by any quotes. Okay. That is, the character and date literals in values list must be enclosed by single quotes. In SQL, they should be enclosed within single quotes, whereas the numerical literals are not enclosed by any quotes. By default, the values in the value list will be assigned to the columns as per the order of column definition of the table. That means the value 1 in the value list will be assigned to the column 1 of the table. Okay. If you want to insert the data on particular columns alone, or if you want to give the list of values in a particular column order, we have to specify the column names in the SQL command. So the syntax is insert into table name, column 1, column 2, column 3, values, value 1, value 2, value 3. So this value 1 will be assigned to the column 1, value 2 will be assigned to the column 2, value 3 will be assigned to the column 3, and so on. Example, insert into EMP. The attributes are EMP number, e-name, job, salary, commission, department number. Values, then we are giving 6 values. 4160, ABC belong to the e-name, then manager belongs to the job, 65450 belongs to the salary attribute, null belongs to the commission, and 30 is the department number. So the order of the values in the value list will be as per the column order given in the column list. We can insert multiple records using a single insert command. By placing a select statement within the insert statement, we can perform multiple inserts quickly. The syntax is insert into table, the column names, select the expression 1, expression 2 from the source tables where condition it's an optional one. Okay. So let us look at an example. Insert into customers, customer ID, last name, first name. Select customer ID, last name, first name from employees where employee number is less than 1003. So we are already having a table called employees with attributes customer ID, last name, first name, etc. And we are selecting some records from that table whose employee number is less than 1003. We are selecting 3 attributes customer ID, last name, first name from employees whose employee number is less than 1003. All such records are extracted and that one is going to be inserted into our table customers. Okay, and the column name is defined as customer ID, last name, first name. So all these values from the employees whose employee number is less than 1003 is extracted, retrieved, and that one is going to be inserted into the customers. Okay, so we can insert multiple records into our customer table using a single insert command. Okay. Now let us look into the second command, that is the delete command. It is used to delete some or all records from the existing table. It deletes the records from a table. Okay, so the syntax is delete from table name where condition. Delete from employee where the employee number is equal to 4160. Delete from employee where employee name is equal to Deepa. If it does not write the where condition, then all the rows will get deleted. For example, delete from employee. If you are giving the statement like that, then all the records from the employee will be deleted. If you are giving the where condition, then that particular tuple that satisfies the condition will get deleted. So this delete command can be used to delete some or all records from the existing table. Now let us look into the update command, which can be used for modifying the records present in the existing table. Okay, that means we are going to update the records in the existing table. So this command changes the data of one or more records in a table. Okay, so while as we know, to change a record we should give the new value, right? So the syntax is update the table name, set column name is equal to new value where condition. Example, update employee, set salary is equal to 20,000 where the employee name is equal to ABC. So that particular tuple with the employee name as ABC will be selected and whose salary will be overwritten with the new value 20,000. So whatever be the previous value, it will be overwritten, it will be updated with this new value. So that new value will be set. Okay. Another example, update student, set first name is equal to John, comma, last name is equal to Vic, where student ID is equal to 3. So here we are updating two attributes, first name as well as last name, whose student ID is 3. Okay, so that where condition identify the particular tuple. So the tuple with the student ID is equal to 3 is selected and his first name and last name is updated using this update command. Okay. In short, in this video, we discussed about the various SQL DML commands like insert, update and delete. The insert command introduces new rows into an existing table. The delete statement removes a row or combination of rows from a table. The update statement enables the users to update a row or a group of rows in a table. Thank you.